a new place again. Not permanent. This is more of a video journal again. I'll probably go ahead and post it. The lessons never stop coming. The training never stops. The chances to grow never cease. Opportunities abound if you're trying to move forward and be the man God called you to be. In the last 10 years, a little more than 10 years, I have physically moved 9 times. 5 state moves from Tennessee, New Mexico, Tennessee, New Mexico. Get the last New Mexico, Colorado, Texas. And within those 5 moves, I've had to make, in a couple locations, 1 to 2 moves in the area. Not whining, just making a journal. It's part of life. I don't like it. There's nothing about my last 10 years that I have gotten so spiritual and so mature that I can say if God did it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. Well, I would change every flipping stinking thing. A little bit more of a belly than I've had for a few years. Because the last couple months, all the moving and the packing and all that's going on, I ain't been going to CrossFit or working out and been on the road eating bad. But I'm here. Lubbock, Texas. Just being the man God wants me to be. And so on this journey, on this trip out here, I've been out here, I guess 4 days now. I left my wallet in Fort Worth at Buc-ee's. I did something I knew I shouldn't have done, set my wallet down at a place where I'm not supposed to set it down because it was out of the norm. I had to get air in my tires. I had to use my card to pay for the air. I set my wallet on the air compressor. Now, I may get a surprise and find that it fell in some weird place in my truck. I've got a lot of stuff in my truck that I'm not willing to unpack just to look for that. But today I did take a bunch of stuff out, looked in all the normal spots it could have possibly fallen. I haven't heard back from Buc-ee's. You can get a hold of Buc-ee's on phone. So that was a test. Because that's an aggravation to me. A multi-million-dollar company, in our day and age, they will not pay to have a dedicated phone staff. You have to do an email form. I've done 2 email forms. I've not heard back from them at all. So it's just a wallet. It's just 2 bank cards. It's just a couple credit cards. It's just my driver's license, a couple other my licenses for the work that I do. Some pertinent information about my family's socials and birthdays and all that stuff. At the end of the day, nothing but things. But aggravating. But what it did is the hotel I booked wouldn't let me come in because I didn't have a physical ID. And they would not take a picture that I had of my physical ID. And I got real aggravated I got real aggravated. Called a couple other hotels to see if they would do it before I could check. They wouldn't do it. And I got aggravated. And I will say, I won't go into detail, but I lost my temper with a couple of them. Nowhere near what I used to would have done, but I did. And losing your temper and getting angry, it's one of the lessons we gotta learn. It don't change a flipping thing. Unless you're saving somebody's life, most of the time, unless you're standing for righteousness in a sin-sick world, being angry about things is mostly just an inconvenience to us, and it don't solve a thing. It just makes things worse. So there's another test. And so I had about 2.5 months worth of savings to be able to make what was going to be just one move. And so now I was able to, that's a blessing, I was able to use my phone to pay for things with the money I still had in the bank, and I'm able to turn my cards off in case somebody did steal my wallet, but there's not been any attempt. I'm hoping somebody found it and just sent it to my address on the driver's license. So that'll at least get to my brother. But money's pretty much gone. And so the blessing, one of the blessings of it, was I've never called and done Airbnb. I've done a couple with family, but I've never looked for Airbnb. So after 3 attempts at a hotel, I found an Airbnb, which is where I'm at right now, a camper Airbnb. For pretty inexpensive, $60. And then that was the first night. Second night, I just got a room in a house. I don't like that. I don't like just getting a room in a house. You gotta share a bathroom and all you have is the room, and you can share the kitchen and all that stuff, but I don't like that. And so I came back here last night. Was hoping to get into housing today because there's some handyman specials out here. One of these owners of properties out here lets you get in with no money down, no rent, free rent for a month or two, and then half off rent for 4 months if you get in there and you just do cosmetic things in the house. So, you know, that would give me a month of hopefully work and some paychecks. But that did not go as smoothly as I was hoping. All the things they're advertising as being available weren't available. The one that I was most interested in is not available, won't be available until the 26th. It's the biggest one, and it's got a big detached garage and a carport, and that's the one I want. The other one that I want is available, and it's a 3-bedroom as well, and it's a pretty nice one. They're all kind of run down. This is a pretty nice one, and it's got a garage. It's not as big, but they've just boarded off the garage, so I can go through the man door. But I got lawnmowers and equipment. I want to run through the main garage door, and they told me today that if I wanted to make it a working garage door, I could. That one's available. But anyway, did my application. Here's something about tomorrow. They won't let you go into one waiting for another one. So I don't know. It's every day, day by day, walk in the light I've been given. Lord may have something totally different out there for me. I had $39 left, $35 application fee, so $4 left in my bank. And then I've got $300 of cash. I'm supposed to get another $300 tomorrow, Zelle, from the last of my deposit from the last place I was. So I spent some of that today, so I probably got maybe 280, 260. No, I got more. I probably got like 220, maybe 200, because since I saw that I wasn't going to get in that house today, I messaged this lady who does this Airbnb camper. And I just messaged her telling her, hey, I'm kind of in a pickle. I don't have any more money in my bank account, lost my wallet and all that. Is there something we could work out, or what are your thoughts? And so she messaged me to call her, and she asked what I want. I said, well, I just have cash. Can you take cash and let me stay there? Long story short, taking it off the Airbnb site, she can just take the cash for herself, and now it's $22 cheaper a night. So I was 61 bucks a night. Now I was only paying 40. So I booked it for 2 more nights, and it's not on Airbnb. So I've got tonight and tomorrow night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And if I give her enough notice, she'll let me have it the next day without charging me the cleaning fee. The first night I was here, I left my milk. I just bought milk, just bought hot dogs, left them in the fridge, forgot about them. The life's an adventure. Now this is just going to be a video journal, but what can we learn from it? A couple things. 98% of the time, stuff you get angry about ain't worth getting angry about. Just quit getting angry. And we teach that in our course. Our course is on how to deal with that anger and that rage in a proper way. To learn that you're not in control. And the sooner you can learn to let go of whatever it is, and you don't have to be in control. It's freeing. It's freeing. And thirdly, no matter how good you get, no matter how much in control you get of yourself, your emotions, no matter how stable you get, don't ever get prideful. Don't ever think that you've arrived, because the devil's waiting. Your flesh is waiting, and you will get broadsided. Every time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whether you got comfortable and a little bit of prideful, thinking you have things under control, or the Lord's just sending another trial, it's always going to be there. Now, we don't get the new body till we get to heaven. So, I hope that helps. Until we meet again, keep your eyes on Him. Oh, what do you think about this hat? I like this hat. I bought it in New Mexico a couple years ago, and I like it. And that's something we teach. Just be who you are. Just like who you are. You know? I'm not a cowboy. This is not a cowboy hat. But what do you think about the hat? I like the hat. Anyway, you can reach out to us. Text 970-404-7165 or email faithfulman513@gmail.com. And until we meet again, keep your eyes on